Hello everyone, my name is Squalo and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And yes, it's not looking very fantastic. 65,000 all the way down to $58,000. So the big question becomes, what happened? What can we expect next? And whether this is just another beginning of a much larger dump. So this is something I want to discuss in this video, and also today I want to mention something cool that has happened with Event Horizon. So guys, stay tuned. This is something that you'll be able to participate in and also get some advantages out of it for yourself. So first and foremost, as you might remember, I'm trading over on Bybit, and if you use my link to Bybit down in the description of this video, you're gonna trade anywhere, somewhere anyway. You can claim up to 42% discount on trading fees and up to $30,000 in initial deposit bonuses, depending on how much you deposit and how much you trade, etc. So all this information is available down below when you use my link to sign up. And again, if you already have an account, you can create a new one using a different form of identification, such as, for example, a driver's license or any other form of identification for that matter. So now let's move on and let me explain to you exactly what is happening. If we look at Bitcoin ETF, then we're going to see that we've seen quite a bit of outflows yesterday, even though that the day before there was almost $250 million accumulated by BlackRock. And we'll get to the topic of BlackRock, which is pretty crazy. But when it comes, so that's why yesterday we had a dump, and in my opinion, it was just more of a liquidation event. I'm going to tell you exactly what I think about it in just a second. When it comes to Ethereum, also just nothing. It's just quiet. I think that we are just as part of this entire cycle, we are waiting for one thing and one thing only. And before I tell you what it is, I'll show you just quick technicals. I'll just squeeze them in right here. And overall, we are still part of this consolidation. People are frustrated. I know it is painful, and maybe you don't like seeing what you're seeing right now. And at this point, I'm gonna just integrate the new update of the Event Horizon, and that is it. If you want to have some fun while this market is so boring, join Event Horizon launch tap game. We launched our own tap game on the Event Horizon, but at least the difference is between, for example, tapping a hamster, which is just a tap game. It doesn't have any fundamentals behind it, so it's going to be dead at some point. And considering there is 100 million people tapping it and there is no fundamentals behind it, it's just a waste of time, quite frankly. But with the Event Horizon, you already know what Event Horizon is. It is a decentralized financial ecosystem with its own L2 blockchain. So, and the MVP is coming up very soon, probably closer to the end of September, and you can tap a fundamental project and get all the benefits from the tapping, obviously. And this is the project that will exist in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, and there is a reason why it's being built, because it actually solves real world problems. So I'm gonna leave a link, and you can also build the team, invite friends, and just have some fun and participate and just do something cool and really participate in a tap game that makes sense. I will leave a link to this tap game down in the description of this video, as well as at the top of the pinned comment. So go and tap away. It's gonna be quite fun. All you gotta do is make sure that the rocket is flying straight, and that's about it. So you have to come into the app a few times a day and just correct the course, boost it up so you get more points, and that's about it. And invite friends to get the boost, and that's about it. So now, about the technicalities right now. Again, nothing. It's like you can actually draw the entire line in the middle, and you will see that nothing is happening. It's like, yeah, it is painful. And the question, like, a lot of people thought that there was, some very bad news again happening, that we actually crashed below 60K yet again and got supported by this box right here of 58,000. And when it comes to Ethereum, oh gosh, Ethereum, I don't even want to look at my trade, quite frankly. But I understand very well as to what is happening. We did touch 2,400, and now we're back up to like 2,500. I think that we're going to see the following, and let me show you exactly what it is right here. This is what we want. We want liquidity is number one. So Fed, September, pivot, finally starting to print money, and having all these big asset managers finally coming back from vacations, from Hamptons and stuff, and finally coming back to reality and giving us some liquidity. So this is what is of utmost importance. Look, US elections is part of the cycle. I think we're going to probably consolidate for September, October, and all this bullshit could still continue for the next 30 to 45 days, and then finally gradual slow momentum, a big wave will be building up that I think is going to just look quite really parabolic. So therefore, please zoom out, understand the cycles, and just breathe out. And tap away at the Horizon launch tab game and just enjoy your time and get ready for what's coming, because getting out now is just stupid. Quite frankly, it is stupid. And also, if we look at this here, that right now, what in my opinion, because I was looking for some news and I was trying to understand what happened and the reasons why Bitcoin dumped. And quite frankly, so far it seems it was just a liquidations event. So it was a few $100 million worth of longs being liquidated. So again, market makers and all these liquidity providers and big players are simply making money on the hamsters that are just over leveraged and don't use proper risk and money management. That's why I always use proper risk and money management. So that being said, right now we are saying that the last 3 times Bybit wiped 10,000 Bitcoin on open interest. We actually marked a bottom in the price shortly thereafter. So this is what we were saying right here. So possibly this is another one of these events. And just to give you a cherry on top in this video, just to make you feel a little bit better, that $9 trillion BlackRock with the chief Larry Finn actually bought their own Bitcoin ETF for its own portfolio. So BlackRock is not just buying it for other people, as they were saying, oh, well, yeah, they were buying it for others, they don't touch it themselves. Not true. They're actually buying it too for themselves. So when a $9 trillion, $10 trillion asset manager is doing this, and if you can actually see what is happening in the ETF, look, their accumulation, IBIT, this is BlackRock, 30 million, 20 million, 100 million, 100 million, 200 million. They don't sell. Like this, Grayscale keeps dumping whatever we already know. It's like it's nothing new. And this will stop at some point because they're going to be out of Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, but other ones that they're buying, selling, but BlackRock, they're buying and they're buying and they're buying for their clients, but also currently for themselves as well. So if you still don't believe in this bull run and what is going to happen because this guy is in the game, oh my God, you're in for a rude awakening. So anyway, remember about the game changer link also down in the description of this video and in the pinned comment, and also the tap game. Go tap away, have some fun, and check out this quick tutorial popping up on the screen where you can actually learn how to use proper risk and money management so you stop making up this statistic here of people just getting liquidated and the market just moving around and getting people liquidated, and therefore giving your money to the big whales, to big institutions and market makers. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.